there, we're going to have a look today at some desk stretches for the lower back. So to start off with, we're going to take a few moments just to find a comfortable posture for you. We want to feel so the tailbone can drop down into the chair, so we can rock away from the ischial tuberosities, or the sitting bones, which are the bony base of the pelvis, where we tend to rock forwards onto and then scrunch over the computer or the front of the desk. We're going to sink back into the sitting bones. Let the tailbone drop down towards the floor. Lengthen up through the spine and allow the tips of the ears to reach up towards the ceiling. And take a few moments just to find your breath. And notice any areas that are tight or tense within the body. So as we allow the tailbone to sink, feel that the breath can move into the sides of the ribs and into the front of the chest. And that the shoulder blades can just fall lightly down the back each time the breath moves out. Slowing the exhale and giving up a little bit more effort into each out breath. So just slowing right down and taking your mind off your work or what it is you have to do today. Just for a few moments, we'll just increase the flow of oxygen into the body. So increase the nutrients actually moving in. It'll quieten the mind, it'll help the concentration, and it's like a brief holiday from any work or any stress that you may be having. Allowing you, when you do come back towards that, to feel a little fresher and to feel a little bit more engaged. So to move into the back, once we've found a slower, quieter pace of breath and mental thought patterns, we're just going to move our chair backwards so that we can create a little bit more space between ourselves and our table, and just lean forwards. Let the chin tuck in, let the neck be long, and if you want to, just resting your head down onto the desk or onto your hands. Taking a few moments then, with the head up if it's more comfortable for you, to breathe into the back of the lungs and to breathe into the back of the spine. And again, have that sense of dropping the tailbone all the way down towards the floor. Keeping the lower back nice and open, and the shoulders being soft. And just use the breath just to enhance a sense of broadening through the back of the lungs, of stretching and spreading the skin on the back of the body out. Each time you breathe in, allowing it to soften each time you breathe out. And when you're ready, we'll come all the way up to sitting. And as we come up to sitting this time, we're going to hug the right knee, bring it in towards the chest. And just take a few moments just to allow your belly to curl in and perhaps the back just to gently open a little bit more. So again, often at the desk we'll sit with the pelvis rocking forwards and tension in the lower back. Here we want to allow the pelvis to uncurl and the leg to draw in towards the belly. And breathing into the belly, and breathing into the back, breathing down towards the base of the spine, making sure that the neck is nice and long, that the tips of the ears extend all the way up towards the ceiling. And then when you're ready, from here, I'm going to bring the right ankle onto the top of the left knee or onto the top of the left thigh. So just bringing that right ankle over. Make sure there's no resistance in your right knee. If it is grumbling a little bit, you can either support it underneath your hand or just stay in this position till work for now. But as we bring the right leg over, provided the knee is happy with it, we take a deep breath in, and again on the exhale, let's fall forwards and over the desk. So you get a pretty strong stretch down through your piriformis muscle, down through the IT band, deep within the right hip, underneath all the gluteal layers. And take a couple of moments to breathe and just to feel into that opening through the lower back. If you keep this right foot flexed, it's going to feel a stronger stretch. If you relax the right foot, it'll release the stretch a little bit more, but it'll still effectively open up all the back muscles. So taking a couple of long inhales, a couple of slow exhales. And then when you're ready to breathe in again, come all the way up to sitting, lift up and through, and just allow the right leg to release. We'll keep the hands on the knees for now, and on the inhale then we're just going to lift the spine up. So we're squeezing all the muscles of the back in towards each other and lengthening and opening through the front of the body. Exhale, roll the pelvis under, we'll let the chin tuck in, let the crown of the head be heavy, and allow the back of the neck to be long. Inhale again, let's lengthen the spine forwards, lifting upwards and away. Exhale again, we'll roll the pelvis under, chin tucks in, crown of the head heavy, neck long. Breathing in, we're going to extend forwards and upwards. Exhale for the last time, rolling the pelvis under, chin tucking in. And inhale, we'll come all the way up to sitting. This time bringing the left knee all the way in towards the chest. Left thigh extends all the way in towards the belly. Again, you don't want to tilt the pelvis forwards or tighten in the lower back. We want to let it release a little. Let it feel grounded, as though you've got a long heavy tail that's dropping down to the mat beneath. And obviously if you're wearing a skirt, it's not going to be the easiest position for you to do. And if you've got quite tight trousers on as well, it's going to feel quite uncomfortable. So I suggest loosening the belt or the tightness around the waist if you're wearing tight trousers. And if you're wearing a skirt, you might want to try practicing these exercises in a toilet cubicle, a clean toilet cubicle, rather than at your desk. So breathing here, keeping the spine nice and long, shoulders just soft, elbows hanging down. And then let's take the left leg, bringing it over to the right. So bringing the ball of the foot to drawing wrist. The left heel extends away. Again, check that the knee's comfortable. If not, support it. We'll stay in the original position. And then we'll breathe into lengthen, fold forwards again and over towards the table. Now I'm going to take a few long breaths in, slow breaths out. Breathe into the back. Breathe into the base of the spine. If you want to feel it a bit more deeply, you can go further forwards and over. Neck stays nice and long, shoulders are soft. And then when you're ready, really feel that whole left hip and whole left side with the inhalation. Soften up, let it go into the exhale. Inhale will come all the way up to sitting, and exhale, we're going to release all the way down. So those stretches should have just opened up your lower back a little bit, creating some space, as well as giving a little bit of movement to the spine, increasing your breath and your mental alertness, focus and relaxation.